A rangy fast-medium bowler with a bustling approach to the wicket, Eric Upashantha has been on the fringes of the Sri Lankan team for a number of seasons, but inconsistent performances have stopped him from cementing a permanent position despite Sri Lanka's dearth of pace bowlers. He made his ODI debut on Sri Lanka's tour of Pakistan in 1995 by 96, after making the squad during the preceding tour of Australia, but failed to make an impact and dropped out of the picture. Recalled for the Asian Test Championship in 1999, shortly before the World Cup in England, he played his only test to date against India at SSC. In the first innings he struggled, as did the other seamers. Bowled a vigorous spell in the second, capturing to 241. In the following Pepsi Cup he managed to impress sufficiently to earn a position in the World Cup squad. In conditions that generally favoured the seam bowlers, his performances were disappointing. Failing to deliver with a consistent action, he struggled to control the ball, bowling an inconsistent length and spraying the ball. Again he fell out of favour, returning to play for Coles Cricket Club in the domestic competition. Since then he appeared briefly during Sri Lanka's ODI tour of New Zealand in February 2001, before being recalled to the squad for England as cover for the injured Dilhara Fernando. Eric Upashantha debuted in Test cricket against India at Colombo, SSC, on 24 February 1999. His last Test match was against England at Manchester on 13 June 2002. Eric Upashantha debuted in ODI cricket against Pakistan at Rawalpindi on 3 October 1995. His last ODI match was against New Zealand at Wellington on 3 February 2001. Eric Upashantha played 2 Test matches and took 4 wickets with a bowling average of 50.00. His best bowling of 2 for 41 against India at Colombo, SSC, in Asian Test Championship 1999 on his debut goes in vain as the match ended in a dull draw. Eric Upashantha played 12 ODI matches and took 12 wickets with a bowling average of 40.08. His best bowling of 4 for 37 against New Zealand at Napier in 2001 helped Sri Lanka to win the match by 61 runs. He hits 1/6 in his entire ODI career. As a fielder he took 2 catches. Eric Upashantha's first-class records were impressive. He played 119 first-class matches and took 294 wickets with a super-strong bowling average of 25.19. His best bowling in first-class cricket is 8 for 65. He also scored 2,754 runs. In List A, Eric Upashantha played 73 matches and took 79 wickets with a strong bowling average of 27.67. His best bowling in List A cricket is 7 for 30. He also scored 807 runs. Eric Upashantha also played 1 T20 match and took 3 wickets with a splendid bowling average of 9.66.